Isn't that incredible?
Yes, he will have seen that Christian Daniel Jr. is right behind him. Because he flipped back onto the right, and now it's all downhill from this moment.
Then whatever he can pick up today.
He's just looking to his right there at one, isn't it? As we come into turns 12 and 13. Championship lead, but still no wins this season.
No, that's right, isn't it? Yeah. The limit is you're on board with Brian Uriarte.
Get away.
No.
He wants that second podium, and he wants it.
Change first to second to third to fourth through this incredibly fast
drying aspect of the line that is offering a little bit more grip. As we see,
Rose starting position, they go down the corkscrew again. 50, Carter Thompson.
157 now, Peter. So I mean, clearly into third.
And Benyat Fernandez, as I say, he doesn't come off the back of he's keeping the concentration up, keeping things going, and you saw that.
Singapore got a great start up into 8th position from 10th.
You know, again, I don't want to curse him, but Benyat's in the groove, isn't he?
Had yesterday in the race at the moment. Carter Thompson, the 10 seconds ahead of Danish.
Right. But it was actually Carter Thompson. Patama over Brian Uriarte, Hakim Danish.
So surely your pit board, you're leaning out going like, it's okay, it's okay. Position.
Yeah.
But this, perhaps, you know, clearly Benyat feeling very comfortable at the moment, but hand sweepers there to finish the lap. We come across the line for the first time.
Seconds back to Hakim Danish with only 6 to 5 and a half laps remaining. Finish straight to complete lap 1.
There's Christian Daniel.
You know, just being a little bit braver. And, you know, he's going to get right, and they're only sitting up now, getting on the brakes, scrubbing off that speed. I mean, you know, he's been closer to Benyat Fernandez. Straight 226 kilometres an hour, 140 miles an hour.
Yes, the win is 2.4 seconds ahead, but is cleanly overtaken there.
Right, and it's the slipstream down the back straight.
That goes down there, unfortunately, right in front of the Brit. Uriarte and Veda Patama get away. Danelli down and out, unfortunately, as well. Here's what happened.
Out alongside the 51 of Brian Uriarte and into second place.
The coaches, Gustavo was giving one of the talks to the riders, and he said the very best.
Tucked down, crawling underneath the paintwork.
Oh, that's a big high side coming out of that final turn. So clearly
out onto the back straight then from first gear up through the gear.
Might not be able to hear as we see Joel Pons has gone down, unfortunately.
Just hear that KTM yowl.
One of the big TV screens that are trackside here, seeing where everybody is where the giant wall is, a big chicane.
Yeah, a trio of second places, and you can hear the engine.
Yes, absolutely screaming. Now, and poor Hakim, he's going to come away probably with the
left-hander absolutely fighting for grip here, feeling just where...
This battle for third, Christian Daniel Jr., he ain't letting Hakim...
Dropping down the corkscrew in first gear, then a very quick...
Conditions are improving, it's stopped raining, the sun is out, perhaps there is a slightly...
The grid today, and of course he's made good use of that middle of the third. Superb concentration on the eyes of the number.
That first lap was pretty decent for him, making up the background as Hakim Danish goes back.
And he's just reeling these off, he's doing what he feels comfortable at. And
the rider in 6th position, that's where he started on the grid today.
Had a bit of a twitch as he came through the S's there. But I think the thing is, Barlow's...
And you've actually got Pugliese, it's the same top 5 that we pay steady, because between him and Thompson, they've got over...
And those 4 have got a bit of an advantage, haven't they? Still very...
He doesn't need to be running this sort of pace. If you're his rider, if you're his helmet, Uriarte, Danish, Gonzalez in 4th, and Benyat is running pace 1.2 seconds quicker. I mean, overtaking Benyat Fernandez, and you can just see the difference in line choices through the left.
They have to accept for second place, but the gap is 13 into this left-hander, third gear around onto the start, and he's had to drop back. I think he has accepted the fact that Benyat's absolutely flat out, and they're still hard on it as they
6.9, which is 3/10 quick, 10 seconds ahead.
That's right. But it was actually Carter Thompson who had a bit of a...
The mid-section of the circuit, the more flowing part, as we see your pit board, you're leaning out going like, It's okay. It's okay.
They're just gauging how long a distance it is back to Gonzalez, and
perhaps, you know, clearly Benyat feeling very comfortable at the moment, but
we know that these guys also your eyes off the road too much. It's back to Hakim Danish with only 6 to 4, 5.5 laps remaining. It could well come undone. So Danish looking for a way past Gonzalez as just being a little bit braver. And he's going to have to.
M2, do they need to know at this stage? That is the question.
Yeah, I would suggest. I mean, he's been closer to Benyat Fernandez.
Can the helpers of Veda Pratama and Brian Uriarte be to them? Will they? Yes, the win is 2.4 seconds ahead. But is it first victory? And he's now looking for a way past down there. Unfortunately, right in front of the Brit.
Yeah. It's also too easy to make a mistake.
Hakim initially down and out, unfortunately, as well. Here's what happened to hit. Will he be able to hunt them down? It's halfway through. Staudinger was giving one of the talks to the riders, and he said the very best riders to our commentary. There he is, Hakim seemingly past. I do remember it was in Majestic 157.4, 6/10 actually.
The battle for the final rostrum position now. Hakim Danish crosses 16, but you've still got to watch out for it.
Having said that, Peter, last time around
he's got the clear advantage, as you can see, over the number 50 of Cart. It is only a 10-lap race, less problem with way he's struggling with that, getting the help from the marshal. But the bike. Now, I think I saw Veda actually touching the green stuff through the last corner. As you say, really, Hakim Danish, and he's still Zen.
The championship at this stage in the game, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Letting him get away. They will have seen Zen gone down. If they're running the calculations, well, I mean, 4th is a decent enough result for improving. It stopped raining, the sun is out. Perhaps there is a slightly that, or maybe going out very slightly, but it's 2 seconds of concentration on the eyes of the number 50. So it's now Daniel reeling these off. He's doing what he feels comfortable at, and then Gonzalez and Danish behind them,
and Christian Daniel twitch as he came through the S's there. But I think the thing is,
Uriarte and Pratama have responded. 150 steady, because between him and Thompson they've got over 10.
Danish.
See, Danish not quite so comfortable through. He doesn't need to be running this sort of pace. If you're his rider, if you're his helper, surely
these conditions. But looking behind him was Brian Uriarte.
Yeah, is running pace 1.2 seconds quicker. I mean,
the men in front, Pratama and Uriarte. Well, there goes Uriarte having a look behind him for second place. But the gap is 13 seconds. They're just going as hard as they can. There's, if you're pushed to try, and he's had to drop back. I think he has accepted the fact that Benyat's,
be letting them know how far Danish is. Do they care? Is it just about worth it? Perhaps not today.
Perhaps not today. Yeah, Danish.
And of course, I mean, how clever can... yes, this is the key. The likes of Carter Thompson. Carter
was superb in the rain in Aragon last year. That's where he's got
him coming through the final turn ahead of Lucas Brown, and just goes the race at the moment.
5 laps to go. At this pace, he can do it, but
know when to win and know when not to win, as we see Luca Agostinelli. I don't want to jinx him, but it looks like he's found his groove. He's on it. Hello, a couple of years ago, maybe last year, Gustel, one of our rider coaches, because he quicker than everybody else. It's like he's got an earpiece in, listening.
Line to complete lap 7. Half distance has been
the fastest rider on track. The fastest rider in the race so far is Hakim Danish.
To Thompson and Matt, yes, touching the green too many times in 10 laps rather than 6. Doesn't want to fire up. But there is the leader. That is Benyat Fernandez, all crossed up through the final left-hander, and he certainly had to back out. It's also too easy to make a mistake. Hakim Danish was superb, and right at the back there you can see that Veda's still got to get back on terms.
Will he be able to hunt them down? It's halfway through the race.
With a nice slow-mo there, really easy in second place.
Terry, there he is, Hakim seemingly. I don't want to jinx
to go, okay.
Realistically, these guys are probably going to turn a screw a little bit. 7.4, 6/10 actually. Quicker, well, it's 5 seconds, and he was over a second quicker than them.
You've still got to watch out for it.
Having said that, Peter, last time around the fastest ride, can't push it. Did 2:01.5 last time around.
Only a 10-lap race, less problem with You know, he seems to have clicked with the KTM rookie. I saw Veda actually touching the green stuff through the last corner there. It's obviously
Yaroslav.
Yeah, excellent. Now it's a sad
at this stage in the game, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Perhaps at the moment, but car pushing sky high. He got a podium in the European. Fourth is a decent enough result for Dinesh, but you was having a really good race. Was just going to take out.